Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Boston Red Sox. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Bogarts has it. On to first, and Fala is retired for the game's first out. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Benintendi will wait on it. And that's out number 2.
Batting third. The first
Here's
baseman,
Paul Goldschmidt now.
Goldschmidt.
First offering on its way. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Tigers held scoreless in their half of the first. Sox coming to the plate. It's baseball on MLB Network. Jack Flaherty is on the mound for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Mookie.
First pitch on its way. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Grounded weakly toward third. Carpenter fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, one away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He won the Hank Aaron Award in the American League. That is the best offensive player, and boy, did he put together a season. Power and average, he showed us everything last year.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball one. Flaherty is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter, it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Runfield Evers becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Bullet back up the middle. Bader is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping up now, Marcell Ozuna. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus our attention on super utility man Brock Holt. Have glove will travel. He packs them all. This guy, and he plays them all above adequately. From third base, second, both outfield spots, and creates havoc on the base pass. This guy is a manager's dream.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Number 4, Yadier Molina.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, J.D.
Leading
Martinez.
off for the Red
He's set to
Sox,
lead off the home
the
half of the
designated
second.
hitter, J.D.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Martinez.
Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Now to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Andrew.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bader sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The first baseman.
So digging in now, Mitch Moreland. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Fouled away. Bottom of the second. Here with no score. Throw over to first. Runner back standing. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're two down.
Batting seven, the catcher, Christian.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And another foul ball. Martinez is off at first with two away. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike three, and the inning is over. One left for the Red Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. Next will be the designated hitter, Jose Martinez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in. Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
In now, number 19. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Hit on the ground to third. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout, but here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
The Cardinals are challenging.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. As with two away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. It in the air out to left. Benintendi in pursuit. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied. Here's Brock Holt now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The second baseman, Brock.
In there, no balls and a strike. Behind 0-2 now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Fouled off. A windup and the 0-1. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. A ball and 2 strikes.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball 1.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
2 out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's Dexter Fowler now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here comes the first pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Here's Matt Carpenter.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt
Infield
Carpenter.
shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Lofted in the air out toward right center, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
Now another 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on. Riding in once again, Rafael Devers. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now batting, shortstop.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox fourth. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Bader over to his left, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Marcel Ozuna.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will make the catch here on the edge of the warning track as he was just able to get back there and put it away for the first out.
Paul DeYoung.
First offering on its way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up strike zone and be successful doing it. How about
into the windup? Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Bogaerts trying to get there. Barehanded at his knees. He's out. But still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. First pitch on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3, go. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
For the Red Sox, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball one, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Struck him out. Stepping in, Christian Vasquez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Stepping in now, Brock Holt, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Benintendi on third. Vasquez is over at second with one down in the inning.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
He throws him on the fastball there. Brock Holt becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. And it's fouled away.
Junior.
Fouled off. The 0-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Boston strands a couple. 6th inning coming up. Still digging in, Jose Martinez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, number 19, pulled high in the air out to left field. Giving chase is Benintendi. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So a runner at first now with one away, and into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped up. Moreland in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Dexter Fowler. No hits to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. On the run is Benintendi. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them. Ready once again, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last at-bat.
For the Red Sox, the right fielder.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
A little roller toward the hole. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
The batter, number 2.
Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Coming on is Fowler, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
A ball and a strike now. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. High in the air out to center field. Bader on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So the Red Sox. Welcome back to South Florida. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. So stepping in, Matt Carpenter. He'll start the 7th. And Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point. Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Matt Carpenter is retired to kick off the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
A windup and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Fouled away. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Here's Marcell Ozuna. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. 0-1 the count. Behind 0-2 now. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Strike taken up in the zone.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Looking to send him packing again. And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Next for the Red Sox.
Digging in and looking for more, Christian Vasquez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And that's in there for a strike. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the 2nd out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping in, Brock Holt. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And that misses 1-1.
Get down 1-1.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line to the right side, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. This is popped up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they're leading off the inning, Yadier Molina, and they'll need him to get something going here. First offering on its way. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Well,
can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Jose Martinez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit down the 3rd baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now
into the box now, number 19. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the...
And the shortstop is under it to make the play. So striding forward now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Fowler, and it's gone as they add still another. So the bases are clear now following the home run. Digging in is the outfielder, Mookie Betts. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
So striding in, Rafael Devers. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike one. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The batter, number 2.
First offering on its way. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Calling for it, Bader. And that's the third out. Settling in now, Harrison Bader. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Miles Michaelis is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth.
Michaelis.
This one's down to third. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the ninth.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Into the box, Dexter Fowler, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Michaelis aboard here at first with nobody out.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Into the box now, Matt Carpenter. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing and a liner, but foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for it.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
3-0 the final score in this one today. Both sides wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Eduardo Rodriguez is the winning pitcher of record. Jack Flaherty takes the loss despite working 8 very strong innings. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark the